NBA sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, Baker. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. Pick up of 46 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to go.
A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's caught. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. A gain of 48. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught. It's Haas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Throwing again is Penix. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision on the play.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The shotgun snap, and they'll pivot to Robinson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's holding at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts.
Leads to second
and it'll bring up second and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Robinson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Lost a yard.
Throwing is Penix. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Going up top. He's got it! And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards. So first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Regular. Hey, 133. Run. 180.
On first and 10, here's Baker. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Open and downfield, that's Godwin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A short one there to Otten. And he will score! Cade Otten. Touchdown Buccaneers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down, 2. At their own 27-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Short throw taken by Penix. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A 2-yard loss.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
What's that?
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From 31, here is 2nd down and 5.
Hey, we're 30.
Throwing is Baker. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Third and a yard.
Good. 180. Run. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Less than a yard.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Stop.
That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. To the outside. Catch made by London. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Out to his right. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Padero high. Touchdown Atlanta. Gonzalez now for the point out. He gets it to go. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Real. Up, down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka. A gain of 20 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st down is Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. McLaughlin now for the extra point. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On play action, Penix moving outside the pocket. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
On second down, Penix. Will get this to Pitts once more. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 20.
To throw again, it's Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
The 7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Another run here for Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal. Try to finish out this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons first down.
Let's go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage.
And he'll get into the end zone. Great London. Touchdown Atlanta.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. Like, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
Give. This is Irving. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a 1st down. On the option, here's Robinson. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd down, they need 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. Now Penix to the right. That's Pitts. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Smith on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now here's Tyler Algier of BYU. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. A rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. The 1st-round pick making an instant impact. A sack here in the season opener. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Baker. Rolling right. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That's caught. It's high. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bucs 36-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. How to rebel out dark hallways. This way I guess I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever did a thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show. But I mean now, very tough because I told you so. You know, we blow because we blow some ways. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever did a thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock your strike, so we be in that violent force a lot. Guaranteed to turn it as bad as gold of mine. The kid with don't get change like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on. You know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Rattles out your head to redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right we are self-made. Check, we free of Beverly L.A.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever did a thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds, electrified by the sound. It comes from the down, and we change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever did a thank you, then just let me do it now.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. That's complete, Mike Evans. Into the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
They pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Yeah, that's going to be incomplete. Nicholson's back to start this one, so back to the huddle now for 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Got a man, it's Drake London. 30! It's the 10! Leads into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up their opening drive. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line.
Regular.
1st down, here's Baker. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Kings, 180. Start.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Hits the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He's going to field this at the 2. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert!
Baker now from the gun. Caught by the open man. The 30. The 10. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. They left him wide open. It's complete. Now he's past the 25. Drake London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons come through with 6. Drake London with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix working from the gun. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Here he goes again. Drake London. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons find some points there. Drake London with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons take the lead on that successful kick. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This will end up as a touchback. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. Begins his return at the 16. But some nice damage done on that return. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Connects with the open man downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. Good work so far, he's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. Fields this one at the 3. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10. To the air with Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get 6 more on their early advantage. Drake London with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on first down. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Now he starts from the 6. And good work there to get it out of the deep end on their side. It's up near the 30. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense up to the line fast. On first down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. He gets this out quickly to London. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. It's Penix yet again. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Falcons first.
Here's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons swell their first quarter by 6. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
Buccaneers, 27. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start out 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Down the field, Evans has it. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Penix on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Penix now on 1st down. It is caught left side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-possession game. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons go up by 19.
33. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. Forced out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60.
Throwing Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. From the 4-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Chased out to his right. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Working quickly here. To throw is Mayfield. He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And the defender comes away with it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, with how well the defense had that one covered.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Penix out of his end zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Penix on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Again, Penix to the air. Gets this one to London. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 32 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Now throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL case before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
180! Hey, alert 33!
He'll throw it. Again, he's got. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards.
Here's Baker. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
King! Up. Regular. Real. Alert.
The final throw before the break. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Penix. On the move, hit it right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding the defense just like that.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. It's Penix yet again. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
The 6-yard line.
Looking quickly here. Penix working from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling onto this lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
4 yards. It's second down.
Mayfield now from the gun. Down the field. Evans has it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
First and 10 at the 34-yard.
First down, here's Baker. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Throwing, Baker. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Line up the design keeper. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. And goes to the hurry up here. Third down, here's Mayfield. And it's complete. This is Nguka. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Gronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up third and 2.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers trail by 22 now. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Falcons cover off the kick. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
36-yard line. 4 yards.
Penix here from the gun.
Second and 6.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. You know, Brock, I'm going to admit a little bit of surprise here. As pass-heavy as this league has become, that this record isn't at least challenged a little more often. But finally, just like that, someone has conquered it.
And now, Kate, now there is a new single-game record for everyone to chase when it comes to those passing yards. I know as a former quarterback, we'd love seeing this record challenged. We want to see just how high people will take it in the future. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Falcons football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 69. Buccaneers 40.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Baker now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can't get to win-win.
That's not a quick hitter. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Penix now on 1st down. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
To the air with Penix. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Offense up to the line fast.
6 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. To the edge of the end zone. It's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. In the hurry up here.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Pass complete, screenplay. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. We will get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 52 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. Gets the 10. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Falcons running them out of the building. Gonzalez now for the extra point. extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead.
79. Buccaneers 40. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far, he's got room. Space on the right, he's got room. And he is gone! Touchdown! I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. What, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
And the Falcons cover up the kick. He's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
They get 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nervous. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road.